What's up, Sagittarius? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, I'm finally back after taking about a month and a half off. I just wanted to catch up with some personal readings and just take time to unwind because this work can be taxing sometimes. But I'm really happy to be back. I hope you guys have been good. So, let's just jump right into your reading. Let's see what's going on for the month of November for you guys. So, let's see. All right, guys, so this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising, and oh, yeah, I was saying it correctly. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Sagittarius signs. And just keep in mind that the energy here could be transferable. I could be picking up on something that's happening with you or something that's happening to a person who's close to you, all right? So what is going on with my Sagittarians? November 2019, what is going on? Alright guys, a few more shuffles and then we'll hop right into this. And just in case you guys see all this smoke that's going by, it's an incense. I promise you that I am not on fire. My apartment is not on fire. All right. All right, this is good. All right, Sag, let's see what's up. So we have your past, present, and future. All right, so the energy that you guys have here is the Two of Swords in the reverse. So when this energy comes out, you're making a very solid decision. You could have been between a rock and a hard place, not knowing which path to take, but this is, deciding. And you feel very stable with what you're deciding. With the Five of Cups in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, if there's any sense of loss, rejection, sadness, feeling left out in the cold, maybe even financial issues, you're overcoming all of that. Okay, that's great. What was behind that? Fool card, Sun card in the reverse, Eight of Wands, unexpected blessing, guys. I see this being good so far, okay? Knock on wood. Let's make sure that this stays good. I don't want to jinx anything. But let's start with your past. Let's see what's going on here. First card you guys have is the Four of Cups. So this is when someone is not accepting an offer or an offer is just not being made. So why is this Four of Cups here? It could also be someone in a place where there's just nothing that they want to pick, nothing calls to them. We have the Three of Wands. And we have the Empress card. Okay. For a lot of you, I feel like there was some sort of offer that was made to you. Some sort of new beginning that could have happened, but you chose not to go with it. Or maybe there was an outside circumstance where you just had no choice. Regardless of where you were with not going forward with this, I see it as a good thing because you turn your back and you're able to expand. Okay. And what I like, Sag, is the guy, let me see if I can talk today. What I like, guys, is with this Hanged Man energy, you're really being true to yourself. This is not someone who's going to bend over backwards for something that doesn't make sense. When I see this card, I see yin and yang. I see a person who just lets things naturally flow in and out of their lives, okay? This is not a person who forces anything. This is a person that, they just allow things to happen in the way that they need to. We have the Moon card, so it's coming from a very, how do I want to say this? It's coming from a very woke place. It's like someone is really looking internally and, not forcing anything. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse that came out. It's okay, Storm. We're good. I have do you guys see this? It's the best at night too when I'm just sitting on the couch and they each get next to me. It's cuddles. I love it. But you guys have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Let's focus. There is some sort of reckless situation I'm seeing in your past. You're fully, woke on this. There's a lot of clarity that you guys have. And there's something that you're just putting in the past. Maybe it was difficult for you. Somebody was heartbroken. Someone was devastated in some way, shape, or form. The good thing is with the Six of Cups in the reverse, not only does that show in this case that you were putting this in the past, but it's also showing that it didn't necessarily have to happen in a harsh way, okay? That it could have been an amicable split from whatever it is that you had to let go of. The last card that you guys have for the past is the King of Swords. So this could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy. If not, this is just, you know, how a person is conducting themselves. Now, the King of Swords is an extremely logical person. They can feel emotions just like all of us, but they're going to be very pensive about how they go about things. So they don't let their hearts guide them all the time, which could be a smart thing in a lot of cases. This is someone who's going to follow logic, all right? This is a person who, regardless of what's going on, they're going to stay focused and they're going to cut out anything that's detrimental for them. Why is this King of Swords here? The Emperor, wow. One more card. And the Nine of Swords in the reverse. You guys are making a decision in a very, very strong way here. Yeah, there's a lot of wisdom being put into how someone is going about something. Someone, they're sticking to the facts. They're sticking to logic. They're sticking to experience and wisdom. Okay, maybe there was a water sign involved somehow, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but some sort of truth was seen. Somebody wasn't happy about it. And you just have to look at things logically here, okay? So let's look at the present moment, guys. The first card that we have here is the Ace of Wands in the reverse, all right? Something that's not moving forward or something that you're just, you know, coming out of, something that's ending. Why is this Ace of Wands in the reverse? All right, two cards flipped. We have the Ten of Pentacles and we have the Ten of Wands. Whatever it was that you guys are letting go of right now, I just see it as very burdening. And I see you guys either being very happy and feeling very abundant that this is ending, or something good can come out of it, okay? Maybe it's an inheritance for some people. I know that's a very specific thing to say, but that came to mind, so I definitely wanted to put that out there. Yeah, something good that comes out of a bad circumstance. If this has to do with love, maybe it was a third-party situation that you were dealing with, but you know it was unconventional, your soul didn't want it, it was bad judgment. Something here was, you know, a bad call, and now you guys are balanced, you know, just moving away from whatever ending this was. Now, your next card for the present moment, and this is going to be your central energy, you know, for this whole reading, what every card kind of like taps into, you have the Chariot. This is a very beautiful central energy to have. The Chariot is a very fast moving energy. This is going to be when something takes off for you very quickly. This could be something that has to do with travel as well. Maybe you're moving jobs or moving where you live. Maybe you're vacationing or just traveling in general. Why is this Chariot here? Ten of Swords in the reverse. This is telling you that the worst that could have happened in a situation already happened. All right. And we have the Justice card in the reverse. So yes, something is taking off for you guys. And, you know, I do see it coming in very quickly. But someone feels cheated in this. Whether it's you or someone around you, it's happening. But someone just might not feel okay, with how things are going down. But there's opportunity here. There's just something that mentally someone is stuck on here. Okay. But yeah, I see you guys really wanting to avoid drama. The last card you have for the present moment is the Five of Wands in the reverse. This is when a person, you know, it's like you don't want to fight, you don't want to argue, you don't want to kick, you don't want to scream, you don't want to do any of that shit. You don't want any tension. Why is this here? Seven of Swords. Someone is keeping a secret to avoid a problem. Seven of Cups in the reverse. It's like someone made a decision, they know what they want to do, but they're keeping it a secret. They're going towards something new that's going to make them very balanced because they're completely fed the fuck up with something else. Excuse my French. Okay, and they're keeping that on the low. Okay, they don't want something. It's like, sorry about that, guys, my computer cuts me off sometimes, but what I was saying was whatever's being kept on the low, it's because there's something that's currently in your life or in whoever's life this is around you that is unfinished, and I don't think that they want it known with this unfinished area in life. Maybe it's a person who's going towards a new relationship. and they still have to close out their old relationship. So they, you're not going to want to tell that person you're going towards someone else. That can cause a lot of drama. Maybe it's having, a new job, but your old job doesn't know you're quitting it. It could be something like that. But someone is trying to keep something to themselves to avoid problems. All right. Moving forward, guys, the first card that we have for your future is the Eight of Cups in the reverse. When something from the past comes back into your life, whether you're looking for it or it's looking for you. Why is this Eight of Cups in the reverse here? You have the King of Cups here. So it could be water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And you have the Ace of Cups. Something comes back in from your past, guys, but what I was just talking about where, I think it was in this reading and not the last reading I did, but just in case it was the last reading because I've been doing them back to back, I'll say it again. But you might be tested. You're going to have something extraordinary that comes in, but the universe is going to say, are you ready for this? It's going to send you something that's going to make you unhappy. It's going to debilitate you. Excuse my French, it's going to fuck you up in some way, shape, or form. But you feel some sort of tie to it. It's something that you want to get over. Because this comes in at a time where you're finally getting over something. You're finally healing if you need to be healing from something. So right when you feel stronger, it comes back in. It's like, and it's like asking you, hey, can I fuck up your life again? No, don't allow that back in. And, keep in mind this could be vice versa. So maybe it's someone's life that you're coming out of that is just better off with you, not being in their life. Okay. The next card that we have, guys, for your future is the Queen of Swords. So that could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy. But it could also be when a person is just thinking logically about something. I feel like you guys are really thinking about your moves. Okay? And that's a good thing for you guys, all right? Because I know you guys, just in general, you guys, you're so full of life and you love life. And I always tell people, especially when it comes to like dating a Sagittarius or being friends with one, like you guys just like to do a lot of stuff. It's the type of thing where like you can just, especially if like your finances are good, you can just pick up and leave. Like, hey, let's go to this place next week. Like it's super random. So for you guys to be putting so much thought in something, it's like it has to be something really important because you guys are usually on the get up and go type shit. Okay. Why is this Queen of Swords here? Six of Swords and Seven of Wands. You got to keep your poker face on, guys. You have to keep that logical mind there. Because you have to stand your ground with something that it's going to be difficult for you or someone else to let go of. But with the last card here being the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, it's a waste of time and effort. So you finally start healing. You finally get yourself to a good place. You're finally stabilizing. And then whatever it was that had you fucked up in the first place wants to come back in when you're doing good. Or maybe you want to revisit something when someone else is doing good and healing from you. Whatever it is, it shouldn't be revisited. It's not going to help anyone. All right? Why is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse? The Magician. It's something that you guys are more than capable of manifesting, but it's not meant to be in your life. So you will have the power to get back into this. It's just going to fuck you over. So it's up to you if you want to let go of this new chapter for something that's just going to put you, in the same position you were in. Okay. I see healing as a cycle, guys. And when you're making such good progress, just one conversation with the person that you're trying to get over, one, conversation about whatever situation you're trying to get over, it could put you right back in the beginning of where you were, and it could reopen that wound all over again. So, I don't want you guys in a place, whether it's you or the cross watcher, I don't want you guys in a place where you have to deal with that all over again. Okay? Every day that you give to, give energy to something that's draining from you is a day that you take away from healing. And time really does heal all. I know that it's such a cliche to say, but fuck that, I know that, when we get out of relationships or when we leave, situations that aren't good, it can just feel like it's the end of the world, but you would be surprised with what a month or 2 months would do for you. And it seems like a long time when you're going through it, but it's really not a long time. It's not. So you can have a whole new mentality if you allow yourself to. I know I just stacked these cards up, but before I get them together with this is the last energy card that was there. Knight of Cups in the reverse. There's just someone here that can't be trusted. Something tries to come back into your life, or you guys try to come back towards something, and it's not going to work out. Okay? Don't let this, mess up your flow. All right, Sag. Let me give you guys some cards of advice here. Knight of Swords came out. A lot of Swords cards, guys. So you're definitely going to be taking a logical approach. Put your emotions to the side for this one, okay? 6 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And what your logical mind is going to tell you is that this needs to be put in the past. I need to preserve myself from this, okay? I need to be reserved towards this. I can't let this in my life. It could even be something that's making you lose money, okay? If someone's asking you to invest in something, I wouldn't do it either, all right? Maybe this has to do with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but there's just a situation where things weren't going to go well. 9 of Cups. Strength card. 7 of Cups. 2 of Swords. You guys are walking away from something that's an illusion, but you don't know whether or not you should. It's like you're still on the fence about it. If you stand strong within your decision, you guys have so much fulfillment and so much happiness coming in. You're going to be tested. You can go back to the misery if you like, okay? Or you can go towards this new beginning that's going to be awesome for you. Don't let yourself get played in a situation, guys. There's something you shouldn't go towards because there's just no control over it at this time, okay? Something that may sound good, but it's all bullshit. Let it go. Okay, what card do we have here? You have the 9 of Swords here. So that's the biggest thing, guys. That's gonna be your biggest enemy, your biggest opponent here, your mindset. Okay, this is when we can create a lot of things in our head, but it's not necessarily something that's valid. It could be us overthinking. So new guys, don't let this mess up the chapter that's about to come in. All right. So if you guys, like I said, I do daily energies on Instagram, High Vibrations Tarot. My regular Instagram, my personal one is High Vibrations 44. All of this is in the description below. If you guys need absolutely anything from me, my contact information is in the description as well. But I love you guys. I hope everything has been well, and I will be back soon. Take care.